Going longer today. That's what she said.
Genuine ostrich.
Genuine ostrich.
3 payments.
3 payments.
Wait, what? I'm just goofing.
I'm just goofing.
New boot goofing.
New bit goofing. Oh. New boots. Same old farm. Pussy. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Yeah. All right. Where are we? Let's start off with something funny. Yeah? We're going to go funny? Let's do funny.
In a world burned by nuclear fire and drowned in chemical rain, the year is 2089. 20 years after the Great Collapse, when men brought fire to the world, women emerged from the flames. Now they rule the twisted ruins of civilization, hunting through concrete canyons and steel graveyards. Beautiful, savage, merciless. They are the man-eaters. Their fortress, the feeding grounds, stands as a warning to all who survive. A twisted maze of steel and bone where captured men are kept as breeding stock, led by the infamous Queen Cannibal. They raid, they breed, and they kill. Unmutated men are their prey, their obsession, their path to dominion over what remains. Their path to unmutated men are their prey. They breed and they kill. Unmutated men are their prey, their obsession, their path to dominion over what remains of the world. Now, they hunt for something more precious than gold or gasoline. A man.
I am muted.
But not just any man. John Harm, a lone
look.
wasteland warrior with pure blood running through it, more precious than gold or gasoline. A man.
A man. Let me guess. This one guy is... He's the guy that's talking. He's one man, and he looks suspiciously like me, and they all want me.
Something more precious than gold or gasoline. A man.
A man.
But not just any man.
They need me.
John Harm, a lone wasteland warrior with pure blood running through his veins. The last
pure blood, where we didn't get the jab. This AI has helped these gooners fucking make entire goon worlds. This guy's like, man, they need me. These extremely buxom women, they all need me.
Mutated male in Sector 7.
Sector 7. Oh, look, and you know this is like the guy who's talking right now. Oh my God, they all want me.
The hunt begins.
Okay, that's that's an old lady.
Capture him, breed him, create an army of pure blood warriors to dominate what's left of the world. They want his seed. He's giving them
I was joking. I didn't say. I was joking. No, I'm not. This is all fake. Look, this is a green screen. This isn't really black. This is all fake. I'm sorry. They need his seed, his pure seed. I saw the first, like, yeah, I was right up until the buxom when I saw when I saw her, I was like, okay, this is going on the show. This is ridiculous. They need his seed.
their plan. Capture him, breed him, create an army of pure-blood warriors to dominate what's left of the world. They want his
Damn
seed.
thick.
He's giving them speed. Led by the savage breeder Prime and her alluring death squad, they hunt across
The
the
savage breeder Prime. You know what's even worse is that, like, the Mad Max Fury Road is not too far off with the Tony Moore.
lands and screaming war machines, but Harm fights back with 8 cylinders of fury.
Whoa.
His V8 Widowmaker spitting fire and vengeance as he battles through the endless night against the deadliest females ever to rule these savage roads. They want his bloodline. He's giving them
Hold on.
They want his bloodline. He's giving them flat lines. This summer, getting in harm's way is the only way out.
Fucking A.
Starring Jake the Snake Steel as John Harm. Along
Okay, he looks kind of like Nicolas Cage here. Jake the Snake. Snake Plissken's got to escape from the breeders. Oh, God. Come here, Nancy.
the Snake Steel
Fucking
as
bitch.
John Harm, alongside former wrestling superstar Roxy Blaze as Queen Cannibal.
Of course.
Featuring the Deadly Daughters of Destruction motorcycle stunt team. From infamous exploitation director Bobby Boom comes the most explosive testosterone fueled.
What is that? What the
octane
fuck was that? Jesus. Is this that spider fucking thing from Wow Wow West?
testosterone fueled high octane ride. Harm's way. Viewer discretion advised. Contains high voltage action, wasteland mayhem, and road rage.
Tits.
Fury.
And Fury.
Coming this August
and
to selected
tits.
grindhouse theaters near you.
And also tits. Also, is that gun shooting? Was he shooting the gun? Buxom thick. What is this AI looks so weird sometimes. Corey! Yo, this is like, where's Corey Flockstra when you need him? Bro, that's not really a dinosaur. That's more like a large lizard. That's, yeah, hold on. I'm sorry, Corey. That's just a large lizard. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Fucking big tits and dinosaur. That's a cool dinosaur. Oh shit. So much fucking tits. Why is the skin, why did they have to use skin color and make me freak out for a second? Why does the bras and the pantyhose have to be skin color? Makes me freak out and I go, oh my God, I want to stop the video. Whoa, she's been ran through. Hey, what's up? Does this keep going like this? Okay, god damn. I should really preview these.
How to make custom headers.
Oh, yep. Just jump right into it. Yeah. I should really preview the AI stuff before I go just popping it on the stream. Because some of those shots were like, are they showing stuff? All right. Hey, I can 3D print this.
How to make custom headers. It's easy. 3D printed exhaust tools. Let me show you how they work. Mount the flange onto the cylinder head so you can adapt all the pieces. Get your collector positioned. We're using our universal tab positioner with the big clamp to get it into position. Click your pieces together. They're just a press fit. And then start mounting them, and it's a lot of trial and error. So in less than 15 minutes, we've got our exhaust system.
So how they would do this before, classically was they would they would have pre-made bends of common angles that they would have used, and they would actually tack weld it in place as it's sitting. Sometimes, this guy has it easy because there's no fucking frame in the fucking way. There's no quarter panel. There's no wheel in the fucking way. Like, sometimes these guys have to tack weld these common bends, and sometimes the common bends don't work, and they have to do custom made shit on the fly while they're mocking it up, which is less than ideal. Anyway, that's what they would do beforehand, and it was a lot of trial and error. Now with 3D printing and these tools, watch what you can do.
Trial and error. So in less than 15 minutes, we've got our exhaust
So this
system
trial and error phase now is done with the 3D printed parts rather than actual stock metal material.
mocked up and ready to go. Disassemble it and begin prepping your material for cutting. And that's what we're trying to make. Start by grabbing your U-bend and do a centerline mark. We need that mark there for reference when we're doing rotation. We're going to load it into our jig here and cut off the flat piece. We need to rotate it to its first pie cut. The tick marks there on the table help you get the angle right, and away you go.
So this is all just normal.
Start welding them together.
They're making
Now to
headers
fit
now.
everything up, we use these tick marks to determine rotation. Centerline mark that we put on earlier is perfect for this. That's where they got to meet. So look at the center line, rotate into position. But how are we going to hold on to these pieces? They're very awkward and they can easily roll around. I'm going to show you a tool that makes it easy.
Now this I can't print. This is incredibly complex. I can probably print a version of this, but it won't be good for welding. So this would have to be metal made. These multi what are they called again?
I'm going to show you a tool that makes it easy. These are universal tab positioners. They can hold anything in any position. Now that's how you tack weld up awkward parts. Don't put
You do not want that to be 3D printed. You want that to be metal and you want it to be secure. Just going to save you trouble there.
On these parts, it'll throw them out of position from the weight. Get something really small like this little extension here we made. Make sure to use helpers to get you into a comfortable position. You're going to be tack welding and fully welding here for quite a while. You can see just how handy those universal tab positioners are. Without those, this job would have been 10 times more difficult. Kevin just busted out this whole entire set in less than a couple of hours. Now weld it out as you see fit. Back purging is highly recommended for exotic materials. Now fit it and tack it. And that's
2019.
Anyway, that was a short where it was supposed to loop. And that's how you tack weld, how you weld up headers. All right. I have something else planned real quick. There should be some kind of music. Background music, maybe? Okay, that'll do. Alright, yeah. I wanted to go over All right. This is a commission piece that I had to remake because I broke the first one, much like how the first one was probably broken. The original 123 Cookie, a member in chat, commissioned me to make this Slime Rancher mug. I know for those of you who've stuck around, you already know this story. Anyway, Slime Rancher is a video game. This is the Honey Slime Rancher character in mug form. So this is not how you see it in the game. But there was a line of collectible mugs that were made for the video game, and it was really cool. Cookie bought all of them for her son, and you know they're even more collectible now because the company that made them was bought out and stripped of all of its assets, including the molds of this. And I'm gonna toot my own fucking horn here. Look at this. Look at that. See that? See how close that shit is? That's fucking shit hot work right there. I'm toot toot. I'm toot tootin'. Where's my horns? Toot toot, motherfucker. But that shit's fucking close. Anyway. Sorry, I curse a lot. Curse like a sailor. Yeah. I toot away. That's right. Getting this fucking curve. It's another thing that I wish I had on camera. Me getting this fucking curve. Motherfucker. It got to the point where I had to pull up a I was holding this paper, and I was anyway, it was a fucking mess. I did it. I took a long ass fucking time doing it. Anyway, printed out the first one, and I imagine what I did to break that one might have been exactly the same way that Cookie broke her son's, which is what happened. She broke it. Sorry, I didn't finish the story. She broke the Honey Slime Rancher one. She bought the whole line for her son. She accidentally broke that one. I suspect it was the same fucking thing that I did, where it was literally my elbow just caught it. It was on my dresser here. Elbow caught it. It landed on the floor. Hardwood. Bam! And the handle went flying. It bounced a couple of times. Anyway, reprinted because, well, I can do that. And then repainted. And that color is, well, the printer paper probably doesn't show it real well. But if you look it up online, it's this is the color. And I also have it as enamel. So it kind of feels like it would be the same legit thing. Clay. It kind of has that feel to it. It's a little bit more substance, Anyway, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over these, I got the side angles of this, and I got the front angle, so I'm going to be doing some tracing. I'm going to be doing a lot of tracing, and then I'm going to transfer it over to like a way to put it onto. It's going to be on like a sticker type material, so I could stick it on here and smooth it out and cut out any of the bubbles, and then I'll cut out. It'll have those cuts in it so that I can just go over the painting real easily, and I'll make it. I done make it. You like it? Sorry, I missed chat. Okay. Now, enough tootin'. You done tooted. Goofy. Stop it. Stop tootin'. Nah, she's great. And I have to thank my viewers for donating for they met a goal to help pay for this, as well as pay for the shipping that inevitably is going to be expensive, shipping this all the way to England. Hey now. Woo! Okay, back at it. Back at it again with the white vans. New boot tootin'. Toot toot. Hey, thanks, man. Jameson out here giving out subs. Appreciate that, man. All right. Goofy toots. All right. Oh yeah. So I have this. I love these quick little documentaries. These 10-minute. Fern. Fern does those documentaries that I love playing on the show. So we're gonna play one of those. Let's stop with the creepy music. I thought this... Oh, that is the creepy music. Yep. That's fine. Creepy music's okay. Bromigo. Brosif? Brohim? Brosifer. Brosifer. Oh, and I'm going to be starting... I forgot to mention. Woo! Let me configure that video and... Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can see Jeff. Hey, my name is Jeff. All right. Broceratops. I like that one. All right. Stop fucking around. We got like hours to kill here. I'm going for an extra hour. I don't have like anything planned other than work. I'm working on this. And we're going to be watching some shit. Are we going to be watching something? There we go.
2019, San Jose Airport, California. A private Gulfstream G6...
Oh, excuse me. I didn't tell you the title of the fucking video. How one guy walked away with $1.7 billion and fooled everyone. Whew. Look, stealing millions is significant. That's some serious shit. I mean, you go big or go home, right? This fucking guy, almost $2 billion. Like, you're set. You're set. I mean, even if you're a criminal and you're on the run. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate that. And again, I apologize for the other day. Please accept my apology. Anyway, yeah, go big or go home. If you're stealing that amount of fucking money, you can be like, look, I'm going to spend exorbitant amount of money on getting passable fake documents. You have the money to do it. It's billions of dollars, almost $2 billion. Again, I want to reiterate, $1.7 billion. All right, let's watch this.
2019, San Jose Airport, California. A private Gulfstream G650 is coming in for landing. On board, Adam Newman, co-founder of WeWork. Along with him, a case full of cash, bottles of tequila, and traces of marijuana smoked mid-flight. He's arrived to negotiate another
What are you
deal
accusing
while
this
his
guy of? Hold on. Whoa. Are you guys accusing him of being the most badass person ever? I'm sorry. Like, what's going on here? What are we doing here, boys?
company is rapidly spiraling toward financial collapse.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
okay.
in New York,
I didn't hear that.
2,400
All right.
WeWork employees are receiving layoff notices.
Let me turn it up.
And the company's valuation is plummeting from $47 billion to $8 billion. This is the story of how one man made $1.7 billion by destroying his own company and wiping out billions in investor money.
Oh, he made 1.7. Oh, okay. See, now I hate when they do that, when they're like, oh, he stole 1.7, but that's 1.7 over like a period of time, I bet. I mean, not to take away from, again, I don't want to like disparage him. Still a lot of fucking money.
2010, New York City. Adam Newman, together with Miguel McKelvey, opens the first space under the WeWork brand. The idea is simple. The company rents large office spaces, renovates them, divides them into smaller offices, and sublets them to startups, freelancers, and small businesses. But instead of calling it real estate, Newman calls it a revolution in the way we live. Before this, Newman had tried himself in various roles. His first business was selling baby onesies with knee pads. It failed, but Adam learned a key lesson. A well-presented idea sells better than the product itself. And that became the foundation for WeWork.
We're a company that builds communities. We have our mission, our main thing that we do is curate and create culture.
His partner Miguel, an architect by training, helped with design. But from day one, all the attention was focused on Adam. He was building not only a company, but a personal cult. He walked barefoot in the office, quoted philosophers, and spoke about a future where everyone would live and work in unity. And he managed to convince investors of this. The first to believe was venture capital firm Benchmark.
Okay.
They invested
So
$17 million
again,
in WeWork.
So what's the common theme that I've seen so many times? We've seen on this program here on New Boot Goofin, we've seen so many of these fucking what do I keep saying? It's buzzwords. It's synergy. Oh, we're building a culture. It's all thinking outside the box. Synergy. It's okay. Buzzwords, flash words, a lot of networking. There's a lot of, oh man, the more people we bring into this, and it's all,
And that amount instantly changed everything. Instead of just a few offices in New York, the company rapidly
It
scaled
fleeces
across
a lot of
America.
people.
In Boston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Washington, Seattle, and other cities, 23 new locations opened, each presented as part of a bigger vision. A vision where Newman was the central figure. He loved attention.
Yep.
His speeches resembled those of a spiritual leader.
Look. All the magazine covers. This is, remember Theranos with what's her face, who deepens her voice and who wore a black turtleneck to be like Steve Jobs. It was cult of personality.
Resembled those
How many times his sulk stream? We built a cult. All right. Praise be the small nipple. But how many times has John talked about, like, it's always this cult of personality shit? Like, fucking A.
of a spiritual leader. He spoke about the meaning of life.
You
about how
always
people
have
lost
to be very wary of these tech bro CEO heads that are just like, me, fucking Julia Roberts Family Guy style.
connection with each other. And how
They do nothing familiar. They make
change the world. Start by
nothing,
changing
and they
yourself.
sell it. They make nothing, and they sell it. And here I am. I'm making something, and boy, is it taking me a lot of fucking work. But then I sell it. But it's made. And then this person who has this, Miss Slaughter. Oh, whoa. Don't go breaking shit, Goofy. But now Miss Slaughter, when she has this, like it's there. She has it and will have it. You know? This person, he makes nothing and he sells it. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant con, obviously. You know, it's the I'm gonna sell you a bridge thing.
Doing by setting an example. We actually can change the world.
Oh, we're gonna
I believe
change the
our mission
world.
as Jews on this planet is to set the best example we can.
Oh,
His
yes.
words often lacked specifics, but sounded inspiring. And that was enough to
Always
captivate
inspiring.
venture capitalists who wanted to invest in something more than just office space.
Shalom Shanghai! This is the Nashville show!
What did I hear? Did I hear that? I heard that, right? You heard that. What? That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird.
Than just office space.
Shalom Shanghai! This is
Every single time.
the Nashville show!
I'm looking for a company that's going to change the world.
It was the Creator Awards that gave us that fuel. There's so much talk.
Oh, did he
Inside the
get
company, His
fleeced?
cult only intensified. Employees were asked to give standing ovations after his speeches, and no one dared to question his ideas. For many, he was not a CEO, but a prophet.
Us together, all of us here, is every one of us is here because it has a meaning, because we want to do something that actually makes the world a better place, and we want to make money doing it.
Yeah, make money doing it. That was the whole
Norman
point.
also managed to convince everyone that WeWork was a tech startup, even though the company didn't build software or own any
Goddamn
patented
eBay.
innovations. Newman argued that just like Uber transformed transportation and Airbnb transformed hospitality, WeWork was transforming how people work. He was selling a dream, and investors bought into it. With the influx of millions in new investments, WeWork begins rapid global expansion. London, Tokyo, Sao Paulo, Berlin, Shanghai. In just a few years, the company grows to over 100 offices across dozens of countries, rents millions of square meters of office space, and declares ambitious plans. To investors, it looks like massive expansion, but behind that dynamic growth lies a different reality. Every new office means costs: rent, renovations, furniture, staff, marketing. But revenue doesn't cover the expenses. In 2018, the company loses $1.6 billion. That's the official figure. But instead of stopping or optimizing the model, Newman calls it investment in the future. He tells investors that profit isn't the priority. Growth, scale, and mission, that's what
Don't
matters.
believe, guys, don't believe your lying eyes. We don't worry about the bad numbers. Look at the hope and the feels and the, oh man, and listen to my foreign accent, and we will drink 4 liters of beer.
Building big companies, that is not the goal. The goal is finding something that you truly love.
Is he at the UN? Is he speaking at the UN? Man, all of these fucking fleecers, these fucking Zoe Quinns, all of these fucking fleecing con men and con women and con thems. I know, I'm on YouTube. But they all managed to make it to NATO, huh? We need to fucking end NATO. We need to kick them out. We need to kick NATO out of North America. NATO is no longer North America. No, it's Europe. It's European. Kick them out. Go. We're gonna turn that whole headquarters. We're gonna turn that into a helipad. We need a helipad.
Make sure it has intention behind it.
Vote
Make
for,
sure it's gonna make the
vote for Goofy Boots. At least, if you vote for MT, we're all just gonna die. If you vote for me, like I'll actually start, I'll actually start doing some shit. I'll do what Kash Patel said he was gonna do. I was picking that fight earlier this morning.
World a better place.
The core idea becomes we, an abstract concept of a future where work, education, and life are integrated into one space.
I think I could start
Under this idea,
Primer.
Newman launches additional projects. We Live, residential complexes promising a new way of living. We Grow, an alternative school for children. But none of these ideas become functioning businesses. The key investor becomes SoftBank. Masayoshi Son, the legendary Japanese businessman, believes in Newman's charisma.
Legendary.
After their first meeting, he decides to invest over $4 billion. Despite the heavy losses in reports, Newman promises a global revolution.
Got fleeced.
Adam receives the funds and full freedom
$4
of action.
billion? You
He
get
starts
fleeced for
using the
four.
money not only
Yo,
to scale the business.
yo, this guy got fleeced for $4 billion, bro.
But also for personal use. He buys a $60 million private jet. He purchases real estate and rents it out to WeWork. In other words, the company rents property from its own founder. This is a textbook conflict of interest. But inside WeWork, no one questions it. Newman also begins actively acquiring
Wait, what
tech
did she, I was
startups, often
sorry, I
without
was reading chat. He said something about this is a conflict of interest. Like what? What did he do? What was that?
the money not only to scale the business, but also for personal use. He buys a $60 million private jet. He purchases real estate and rents it out to WeWork. In other words, the company rents property from its own founder. This is a textbook conflict of interest.
That is 100%.
But inside
yeah.
WeWork, no one questions it. Newman also begins actively acquiring
yeah,
tech startups, often without
you know what? I gotta give Pat. Pat said this a while ago. I just didn't read it till now. So he conned out billionaires. All right. Yeah. Again, we go back to the beginning of the story. So wait, what are you accusing this man of? Of being a fucking badass? WeWorks had a kombucha station and fruit-infused water at each floor. What? Why?
but a clear strategy. Among the purchases, educational platforms, AI and analytics services, even friends businesses, like a pool company that makes artificial waves. He spends hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's Kelly Slater's pool. Was that Kelly Slater's pool? Kelly Slater bought like this whole fucking this irrigation channel in the middle of California. Like, not even close to the fucking ocean. And he made this shit. I think this is Kelly Slater's fucking wake pool.
Hundreds of millions of dollars to create the illusion that WeWork is not just a rental business, but a major innovation holding. These projects are used to justify the company's valuation in investor presentations. But in reality, they only increase costs, generate no revenue, and are shut down within months. Despite this, the company's valuation keeps climbing. At its peak, WeWork is valued at $47 billion. And publicly, everything moves toward the logical next step, an initial public offering. The company prepares to go public. But before the IPO happens, Newman starts selling off his own shares, more than $700 million worth. This raises questions. Why is the founder cashing out if he truly believes in the company? In August 2019, WeWork finally files for IPO. And from that moment, everything begins to fall apart. What had been covered by slogans
That's not a good sign. That is a very, very bad sign for all the investors. Like, as soon as the IPO launches, shit starts going sideways. Oh my God, bail out as soon as you can. Mitigate your losses. Holy shit.
Now becomes public. The documents reveal an unexpectedly harsh truth. The company isn't just unprofitable, it's drowning in debt.
Oh!
Expenses far exceed income, and the entire operation runs purely on investor cash. At that time, WeWork has over 700 locations in 39 countries, spending over 80% of its revenue just to cover rent. More than $2.7 billion per year.
I'm sorry. If I'm not laughing, I'm crying. Because in this amount of money, like you, me, everybody in this stream right now, all 20 of us. Jesus, what happened? I scared away everybody on Tuesday, huh? Yeah, I really did. But like, we're never, all of us combined, we're never going to see this amount of money. And they're just, woo! This is what they do. Thank you, Jameson. He bought another subscription. Oh, and Renee got it. Awesome.
$0.7 billion per year. Journalists from the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, and Bloomberg begin publishing exposés one after another. All the details that had remained in the shadows are now widely known. Neumann used investor money for personal needs. A private jet worth tens of millions supposedly for work travel. Personal properties rented to his own...
Was that a... So flying like a G6. Flying like a G6. God damn it, now I gotta do it. It was a G6. I gotta play it now because I'm autistic. Do the remix. This is a 14-year-old song, by the way.
3-6. Now I'm feeling so fly like a G6. Like a G6. Like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly like a G6. Like a G6. Like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly like a G6. Give me that mo wet.
All right. We're done. The joke is done. Enough. The joke is done. Yo, he fleeced billionaires and he fucking got a G6 out of it. Again, I'm, I don't like the guy. Like, he's scummy. But again, we're going to have to revert back to he stole from the rich. I mean, Robin Hood style. He was the needy, though. He didn't give to, like, he himself, so not Robin Hood. We're just going to have to go back with Pat is cool. He called it. I called it in there. We're accusing this guy of being a fucking badass.
Personal properties rented to his own company.
Look at him. He's at a club. He's fucking got the fucking money. Yeah, motherfucker. Fly like a G6. He was doing just what I was doing just now.
Of changing the world. It also emerges that Adam registered the trademark We under a separate company, then sold those rights to WeWork for $6 million. The public backlash forces him to return.
Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, I gotta play that shit again. No, Big B, it was for the joke. It was for the joke. God, you show up late, Big B. Did you show up late? Hi, Big B. How you doing, man? Oh, I forgot to tell you, I sent out that replacement part, and I'm working on making the video in which it shows you like in animation style or like on the printing program, that it shows the layers. I'm trying to show like how to disassemble it, and I'm gonna make you a quick little video about how to disassemble it, and then to put the replacement part, which is, by the way, Thanks for showing me a picture. I didn't print it like solid. It was hollow, which is why it broke. So anyway, that part is in the mail and on its way to you.
But the episode highlights how Newman treated investor funds as personal assets. The market panics.
I'm sorry, I wanted to go back and see that again.
A private jet worth tens of millions
Flying
supposedly
like
for
the
work
gene
travel.
snacks.
Personal properties rented to his own company, all under the guise
This-
of changing the world.
This is beautiful right
It
here.
also emerges that Adam registered the trademark We under a separate company, then sold those rights to WeWork for $6 million.
That is some holy shit. That was some wow, man. That yo, you trademarked. No, it's amazing to me because it's a 2-letter word. He trademarked a 2-letter word and then sold it to himself and made money doing it. Again, almost $6 million. This guy is my fucking hero. This guy, yeah, I gotta be ruthless like this fucking guy. Hey guys, do you want to invest in Goofy Boots Works? I'm kind of giving away the whole fucking. You giving away. Watch this.
Public backlash forces him to return the money, but the episode highlights.
Oh, he had to return the money. God damn it. Oh, it didn't work. That's a brilliant idea, though. This is a bad motherfucker, yeah. This guy's fucking awesome. I fucking love this guy.
Funds as personal assets. The market panics.
Wait,
the
what?
Company's value. The public backlash forces him to return the money, but the episode highlights how Newman treated investor funds as personal assets.
Yeah.
The market panics. The company's valuation, once $47 billion, crashes to $8 billion. Instead of the highly anticipated public offering, total collapse. The IPO is canceled. WeWork pulls the documents.
These investment banks should have
They
known better.
pull the
We've seen
documents.
people fall victims to these charismatic types before. This house of cards was coming down.
Charismatic. Charismatic types.
This is a failure in misunderstanding what the marketplace is.
What's on your eyelid, bro? What was that? What's on your eyelid? Is that a skin tag? You should probably get that checked out, bro. Yeah, that could be something, man. Oh, no, it's just a little extra wrinkle because you got it on the other side. Okay, never mind.
Marketplace is.
Lead investor SoftBank tries to save the company, but under one condition: Newman must leave. In October 2019, Adam Newman resigns, but not empty-handed. He's granted $1.7 billion in payouts, part stock buyout, part compensation. He walks away a billionaire, while investors who...
I'm sorry, compensation for what? The guy made nothing. Or Miami MILF got a water bottle out of it. Yeah, apparently they fleeced Miami MILF's a building owner or something, or they were the building owner. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
who had put in hundreds of millions see their capital wiped out. Thousands of employees lose their jobs. People who believed in the mission and worked 14...
He gets almost $2 billion. You know, this now comes for the, I'm back to hating him again. He gets almost $2 billion. He made literally nothing. There was no product. It was, oh, you rented. Okay. So yeah, They just had renting space. They were a real estate company disguised as a Ponzi scheme, which is really fucked up.
See their capital.
But I got to give it to him. Again, the investors lost a lot of money. A lot of these people were, well-off people. So it's like, all right, he fleeced people that could be fleeced from. I hope nobody bought the IPO.
Thousands of employees lose their jobs. People
that
who
doesn't make
believed
me
in the
feel
mission
good.
and worked 14-hour days receive layoff notices. In total, the company is forced to lay off 2,400 people, around 20% of its workforce.
So he did.
The company doesn't even
he did hurt people. He just didn't, that really fucking sucks, man. A lot of people
have enough cash to offer standard severance. So, SoftBank injects another $6 billion to cover debts and stabilize what remains.
They didn't take that money from the 1.7 that they gave to the CEO who literally did nothing but talk good vibes and shit and was all about the general fucking vibe and stuff and things. Shout out to Rick and Morty.
A massive restructuring begins. Crisis managers cancel We Live, We Grow, freeze global expansion.
Look at that, all of that shit. It was We Live, We Grow. He sold the We name to all of his own companies. Jesus Christ.
Freeze global expansion and shut down hundreds of offices, reducing to just 66
locations. Look, there's Miami Mills right there at Florida. There was the office that she was at right there, over there. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Well, I'm pointing at Florida.
Everything that once seemed massive is reduced to a struggle for survival. After the pandemic, in 2023, WeWork officially files for bankruptcy. A company once valued at $47 billion can no longer pay rent. This isn't the story of a classic fraud scheme, but it is the story of how one man built a company on promises with no viable business model and profited from it. Legally, Neumann broke no laws, but in practice, he took advantage of trust, hid behind lofty slogans, misled investors, and left the company buried in billions of debt while walking away with billions in personal wealth.
There's some other heists over here. How one man stole 10 billion in crypto after promising to save ... Yeah. There's a lot of those crypto bros. How workers stole 400 kilos of gold and vanished. I kind of like that one. That one's kind of cool. We're going to look at that one real quick.
April 2023.
Okay, yeah, no, just cool. It's all right. Just figure out where you want the audio to be. That's cool.
Toronto Pearson Airport. Employees unload baggage from a recently arrived flight and quickly transfer it to the Air Canada cargo terminal. Sometime later, a white 5-ton truck pulls up to the gate. Behind the wheel, a man in uniform. He calmly presents documents. A warehouse employee checks the airway bill, loads the container, and the truck drives off the premises. A few hours later, airport staff realize that a container is missing. The one holding 6,600 bars of pure gold, weighing 400 kilograms and $2 million in cash. And no one has any idea how it happened. This is the story of how in just 3.5 hours, a group of people carried out the boldest and largest gold heist in Canadian history, stealing over $30 million.
Passy, it's one of yous! Or, actually, I don't see a lot of Khazari there. Okay, never mind. A lot of more hub-dubba-dubba and yo dogs. Okay, all right.
Stealing over $30 million.
Woo! That's the dream right there, too, is getting something that can be easily transferred and easily just, well, this isn't the same gold. It's not in, it doesn't have the same seal on it. It has a different seal on it. It's been remelted. Now it's no longer those gold bars. It's my gold bars that I have. You know what I mean? Pat is cool. He's Chicagoan now. No takebacks. Okay. Yeah. You got anybody else who's like massively funny? And I mean, we love taking them. You know, let's see. We took pretty much anybody at Yuck Yucks, Toronto Yuck Yucks. Yeah, pretty much anybody at Toronto Yuck Yucks, we pretty much take. Thanks, Pat. No. For those who don't know, Toronto's Yuck Yucks is the best comedy. That's where you find the best in all of Canada. It's right there.
On April 17th, 2023,
Best comedians.
A cargo flight operated by Air Canada departs from Switzerland. On board are 6,600 bars of 99.9% pure gold, weighing a total of 400 kilograms, along with $2 million in cash. The cargo is destined for Canada's TD Bank and exchange company VBCE. It's a routine delivery expected to go off without incident. At 15:56, the plane lands at Toronto's largest airport. The container is transferred to the Air Canada cargo.
Fucking NVIDIA gives me a notification. Hey, it's time to update right now. Close down all of your... like, no. It's a game-ready drive. I'm not playing any games right now, and it's fine. Jesus.
Terminal. It's supposed to remain expected to go off without incident.
Back.
At 15:56, the plane lands at Toronto's largest airport. The container is transferred to the Air Canada cargo terminal. It's supposed to remain in secure storage until it is picked up by Brink's security service. But the plan is about to be disrupted. At 18:32, a white 5-ton truck enters the terminal. The driver, wearing a uniform, gloves, mask, and reflective vest, looks like he belongs there.
Looks like, yep. And that's really great for social engineer. If you look the part and you act the part, who gets paid enough to try and check every single person at a loading bay like this? Hey, Big B, this is your area of expertise. Nobody, unless a security guard is being told to check every single person, is a security guard going to stop you? Well, maybe you, because of your tattoos and stuff, because you look like a ne'er-do-well. Big B. No, seriously, Big B looks like... I would probably accurately call him like... He looks like he could be a Mayan MC member. And like he left that life like years ago. You know what I mean?
In his hands is an official airway bill for 1,200 kilograms of seafood. The same document had been used the day before, and this...
Look, he's got documents. No security guard gets paid enough to look at this and know exactly what he's, Oh man, that stamp looks like it's fake. Right? This all looks legit to me. It's even done on transfer paper, on copy paper, on the old school fucking dot matrix transfer paper, yo. Big B Trucker, I get asked that and how long I did time for. Yeah. You probably never rode a motorcycle, huh? Maybe once, huh?
This time, a copy printed from the internal printer at the Air Canada warehouse is presented as the original. No one notices the forgery. The container is loaded into the van, and within minutes, the vehicle leaves the airport without any obstacles. No alarms, no calls, no additional checks.
I gotta get under the name tag.
He simply vanished with over $30 million worth of gold and cash.
Whoa! Was this guy so good? hold on. Hold on. Pause. Big B, hold on. We had a conversation and this guy just stole a lot of fucking money. This guy was so good that he stole all of this shit under my nose and I was ready for it. This is funny. Holy shit. we got off on a tangent real quick. I got distracted for 2 seconds. This guy's gone with 30 million. Wow. Bravo. That was good.
Document had been used the day before, and this time, a copy printed from the internal printer at the Air Canada warehouse is presented as the original. No one notices the forgery. The container is loaded into the van, and within minutes, the vehicle leaves the airport without any obstacles. No alarms, no calls, no additional checks. He simply vanished with over $30 million worth of gold and cash. The real Brinks armored vehicle arrives at
That's a nice bill, huh? Huh, Big B? That's a good one. It's fucking based. Big B's all about this. Are you dreaming right now? I got Big B Trucker making like, I mean, was it really that hard for him? Holy shit. I got Big B Trucker looking to break bad.
21:30. The gold is supposed to be picked up, but the container is gone. Not until 2:43 a.m. does Air Canada notify the police.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I just read that. I got a lot of time to think on the road, bud. Look at this timeline, though. Okay? This timeline is fucking... Right here, this guy's heart. This guy's heart is beating out of his fucking chest. He's like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. I'm fucking doing it, man. Holy fucking shit. We're going... Oh my God. He's $30 million happier right now. Just imagine that for yourself. Chat. Just right now. I want to picture you. Imagine how happy you are right now. You got away with it. Again, you have to remember these guys vanished. These guys got away with it. So put yourself in their shoes. How happy are you right now? Your heart's beating out of your fucking chest right now. But you're trying to be like, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be fucking cool. But again,
worth of gold and cash.
So 1930. So it's 7:30. All right.
The real Brinks armored vehicle arrives at 21:30. The gold is supposed to be picked up, but the container is gone. Not until 2:43 a.m.
Yo, you're gone. You're gone. That's it. You have a hardcore, you have a head start that is really good. Oh, that's a good head start. That's a good one.
Does Air Canada notify the police, giving the criminals over 8 hours of head start. In that time, the cargo could have been moved hundreds of kilometers from Toronto. The police launch an immediate investigation. Every minute now works in the robbers'
This
favor.
doesn't look
The
good.
operation is given a code name, Project 24K. After the initial inspection, investigators quickly conclude that this wasn't a break-in. It was an inside job. No locks were broken, no alarms triggered, no staff noticed anything unusual. Whoever did this had detailed knowledge of internal...
That's it. Hold on, I gotta pause this real quick. Yes, of course it was an inside job. That's what they're alluding to. Okay, Big B Trucker in chat. Oh, these are juicy details. All right, let's get into it. So, Big B Trucker says, we had a driver. He stole thousands of dollars worth of cigarettes. It's fucking wild, man. And the way he did it was just fucking dumb. It was so fucking stupid. You'd be amazed. He got away with it for years. $150K worth. Fucking wild. Is that how you sound? I imagine Big B Trucker, he sounds a little bit like this. Like a grizzled fucking veteran cop. God damn it. These fucking pieces of shit. I'll fucking get them. I'll do it. Yeah. That's my whisper voice. Fuck yeah. Motherfucking badass bitch. Yeah. Alright. Enough. Come on. We're trying to we're listening to some cool shit. Some people made off with a lot of fucking money and gold. Like this is fucking awesome. These guys, another group of badasses, right? So obviously this guy didn't do this alone. Or maybe he did. Holy shit. If he did, that's yeah. But highly unlikely. If you royal flush this shit on your own, holy fuck.
Procedures. Someone had access to information about the shipment, knew exactly when the real security team would arrive, and was able to print fake documents from an internal Air
There's
Canada
no way he
printer.
did this on his own.
Someone also made sure that, at the critical moment, no one asked questions. On site, investigators find a critical piece of evidence, a fingerprint left by the truck driver.
Uh-oh.
He had removed his left glove to better handle the documents, and it was enough to identify him.
That's not
Police determined it belongs to Durante King McLean, a 25-year-old from Brampton, Ontario.
I haven't seen this. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this guy was set up to be the fall guy. Yeah. I'm thinking he didn't know what he was really picking up. All right, that's just my theory. Let's see if this is true. I've been wrong before. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think this guy's a fall guy? Do you think he knew what he was picking up? I think he was lied to. Yeah.
He had no serious criminal record, only minor traffic violations. But now, he is at the center of a multi-million-dollar investigation.
Only minor traffic violations. Again, that's just feeding into my theory. I think maybe he was told, like, hey, we'll pick up, like, it might have been like Big B Trucker's story, like, we're going to pick up some goods. Something that we're going to be able to flip. You bring it here to me, I'll pay you, and then I'll flip this. You know what I mean? But don't look, it's just a big giant box. You just drop it off here. That's what I think happened. I think this guy didn't really know what he was picking up. I think he was just stealing goods in his, I think he really believed like he was being a thief. I mean, look at him. All right. Come on, I had to do it. Yeah, right, Jameson? See, that right there told me only traffic violations with how he looks. I think this guy really was like, you know, like, again, it's funny to be racist, but I think he was on the straight and narrow. Obviously, if he's only got minor traffic violations, he probably smoked some weed. He's Canadian. You know what I mean? He's just a regular guy doing work, and then he thought he was like going to make some extra money doing this. Little does he know he's fooled as well, and I'm for sure he's a patsy. He's for sure a patsy. Yeah, Jim, I knew you were black right away.
Yet he's nowhere to be found. The police then immediately retraced the van's route using over 225
That doesn't. All right, now I need to make an addendum to my theory. He's nowhere to be found. I think he's the worst kind of patsy. I think he's unfortunately no longer with us kind of patsy. Like, remember my theory of here's some money? I think he was paid in lead, not silver.
Surveillance footage recordings.
Investigators from Project 24 Carat conducted a video canvass going door to door and business to business, reviewing video evidence from surveillance cameras beginning at Air Canada Cargo. Working with community business owners in Peel and Halton region,
where did he go?
Reviewed their video surveillance.
Did he review it anywhere? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, but where did he go? Where did he go?
And believe the truck took the following route after leaving Air Canada Cargo.
Finally, he did the one pitch down. But for most of Canadians, they do an upward inflection. And it often sounds like they don't know what they're talking about. Like they might be asking a question. Like all the time. Aussies do it too. Australians do it where they have that upward inflection at the end of every sentence. And it sounds like so this is like a bit of a psychology with Goofy Boots. So if you do that all the time, if you have the upward inflection at the end of every sentence, it's you seem like you're not sure of yourself. You don't seem like you have command of what you're talking about. You don't seem like you know what you're talking about. You don't seem like you have any kind of fucking be alpha. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Little ass bigger. I'm not gonna say it. We're on YouTube.
The truck fled westbound on Britannia Road East, then headed southbound on Dixie Road, and continued westbound on Highway 401. The police checked every exit where Highway 401 intersects. Eglinton Avenue, Winston
We learn
Churchill
everything
Boulevard,
here.
Trafalgar.
So I'm not going to pretend like I know everything. Obviously I don't. But when I do know something, like that little bit of psychology there, I'll let you know. But obviously don't think that I know everything. Please don't. Say for one instance, I really like guns. I could talk your fucking ear off about firearms and the history of firearms, but I do not under any circumstance know everything there is to know. I would refer to probably Lucas Hardar about firearms. No, yes. Big V's got it. I know enough to get into trouble. Boy, do I.
Road, but the truck did not exit at any of these points. The route continued
But we
into
do some
Halton
learning.
Region as the truck passed James Snow Parkway.
I'll try and do
then
some
turned
learning here
northbound
too,
on Bronte Road.
as well
North
as
of Milton, the area became more rural,
as well as
and
on
that's
Midnight
where the
Riff
police
Party.
lost track of the truck. The investigation progressed slowly. Then in September 2023, a breakthrough. Police in Pennsylvania stop a speeding rental car after a short chase. Inside, 65 illegal firearms, including modified pistols with no serial numbers. The driver is Durante King McLean.
Woo! Okay, no, he was for sure doing dirt, and he was alive and well. Woo! Homie, let's break it down. Speaking of firearms, God, I'm probably not gonna get through this, Jeff, with what we got going on here. So let's put him in his little carrier there. All right. Jesus Christ. And we got a call back. I knew he was black right away. Oh, Renee, I don't know if you could play Dindu with
Speeding rental car after a short chase.
with a Draco, with the motherfucking glizzies. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo, look at how many boxes there are. 65 glizzies, bro. Holy shit. All right, we're off to a fantastic start. Holy fuck.
Inside, 65 illegal...
Is that one 3D printed? That gray one? No, it's not. That one's not. That one's just painted, I think.
Firearms, including modified pistols with no serial numbers. The driver is Durante King McLean, the same man whose fingerprint was found at Toronto Pearson. Now the investigation goes international. For the first time, it's suspected that part of the gold money was used to fund weapons smuggling from the U.S. to Canada.
Wait. He was caught in Pennsylvania. I missed the whole... I'm sorry. I got to go back real quick. We're at 523.
Progress slowly. Then in September 2023, a breakthrough. Police in Pennsylvania stop a speeding rental car after a short chase.
Speeding? Dude, you got away, man, with 30 million. Oh my God. Homie. And you're speeding now? Dude. OPSEC, bro. Fucking OPSEC. Hold on, what's up? Oh yeah, hubby got a Draco? Those things are fun. Those are really fucking fun. Okay? You could definitely. You, Renee, even tiny, you're 5 foot, right? You're a tiny little girl. You'll be fine. Just just have a good grip on it, just like anything else. Have a good grip on it. Don't let's move forward. Let's forget I did that.
Gold money was used to fund weapons smuggling from the U.S. to Canada. On his phone, police find encrypted chats with another suspect, Prasath Paramalinga.
Ah, shit.
The messages reveal
Dude, you're not using burner phones and then like actually fucking burning them when almost getting like what should have happened with this guy is first of all, he shouldn't have been speeding. You got away with $30 million, bro. Why were you ever speeding for the rest of your fucking life? Keep a low fucking profile. Especially after the fact that they knew it was you because you were dumb enough to take off your fucking gloves. OPSEC, bro. Jesus. Oh, well, lean forward, Renee. Jesus. Eat a steak. Dude, put some fucking weight on. You tiny little girl. Jesus, you're a woman. Sorry, I shouldn't call you a girl. But you're so tiny. You gotta put some meat on your bones.
Escape routes, and clearly
so you
defined
could
roles.
shoot a weapon.
Over the following months, police conduct more than 37 raids, issue 70 document warrants, and interview more than 50 people connected to the logistics and laundering of 400 kilograms of gold. They find $430,000 in cash, considered proceeds from melted gold. Also recovered are jewelry-making tools, homemade furnaces,
You did the steps you needed, man. This is perfect. You had the molds. You were remolding the gold. You were doing all the fucking things. Young blood, I want to talk to young blood. Young blood, listen here, young blood. You were Durante. I keep forgetting that's his fucking name. Durante. Dude. He was doing everything else right. Remelting the bars into completely untraceable gold bars is yes, step one. Perfect. Good job, Durante. Why the fuck did you take off your fucking gloves, dude? Jesus Christ, man. Son of a bitch, man.
Defined roles.
I'm sorry.
Melted gold. Also recovered are jewelry-making tools, homemade.
And then why were you speeding? And here's the thing too. Holy shit. It's way better to steal gold. Here's why. I'll let you know why. Because when you have stolen goods, it is prudent to, especially when it's in large quantities that you can piece out, it's prudent. Criminology 101 with Goofy Boots. It's prudent to break that up. Break it up over time. You're trying to keep a low profile, okay? So, and it's even better with gold because gold has consistently gone up in value forever. It's always been going up. As long as we've been tracking the price of gold, it's been going up, which makes it the best thing to piece out and to try and launder, to try and do criminal shit with, because it not only retains value, it gains value. You were doing everything right, Durante. Jameson, don't tell anybody that. Why did you say that, Jameson? Okay, for everybody else in chat, don't tell anybody what you got. Okay.
Made furnaces, crucibles, and 6 bracelets believed to have been made from the stolen bars, valued at around $90,000.
Oh my God! And he made it and he turned it into bracelets, which is like, oh, well, this is an artisanal thing. Okay, all right, there you go. That's right, familiar. You lost it in a boating accident. And Jameson, I am so sad that you lost your first boat with all of that gold on it. I'm glad the insurance paid for that new boat that you have.
The original bars are
Jameson,
found. All the
fucking
gold
stop.
was likely melted within weeks. 2 financial ledgers are also found, each listing the same 18 names. Noted are payments like $220,000 for Dubai, condo, and boat.
Why were you writing this down, Durante? Durante, you were doing so good.
Within weeks, two financial
Don't write this shit down. Stop writing. Don't write this type of shit down. Don't. If you have to. Okay. Transporter. Great example. Transporter 1. The best transporter. With Jason Statham. He was writing down his calculations. He had his little pen. And he, all right, how many? Oh, you transporting a fucking Chinese girl? How much is the fucking weight of a fucking Chinese? Oh yeah, she's that many kilos, right? And this many. All right, I need this much fuel because I don't want to weigh down my car with too much fuel. And that all right. And at the end of that little scene, when he wrote down all of his shit, you know what he did? He fucking took a lighter, he took the goddamn paper, and he was like, yeah, all right. And then he fucking burnt what he wrote down. And he memorized and hit the last bit of his calculations that he needed after he got done with the scratch pad, like this. He memorized the end line and fucking... gone. There was no evidence. Durante, why did you keep this? Oh my God. That's fucking retarded. Anyway, I made my point. Sorry.
Ledgers are also found, each listing the same 18 names. Noted are payments like 220,000 for Dubai, condo, and boat. These findings change the case.
Well, familiar, there are memory exercises. Again, learning with fucking criminology. No, but this is like psychology though. There are like brain exercises that you can do to memorize large amounts of data. Or just like, it's word association shit. It's the same way that we use our brains to remember memes. It's the same thing.
Instead of moving the gold abroad in bar form, it was melted in Canada, mixed with other metals, and turned into jewelry. This allowed the robbers to launder the gold through small jewelry shops and likely transport the assets to buyers in India and Dubai.
Once you put it through these small jeweler shops, once you start, this is laundering, you're moving it through an intermediary. If you've ever watched Office Space. So you're moving what you have, your gold and your other goods. It's mostly going to be gold that we're talking about here. You're putting it through these jewelers, you're putting it into the system. You are now legitimizing it wholeheartedly. They're taking it 100% because they're not looking for those gold bracelets that you made. No, they're looking for the gold bars with the stamp on it that was stolen. Well, that shit's remelted now. Now it's pieced out. There's no way of tracking that. And then once you get it into these jewelers' hands, you now have a clean, taxable income. Because again, you don't want to be a tax cheat. You hear? Hold on, let me pull up something. We're gonna talk about money laundering here. Hold on, where's... Did he get nuked? Oh, okay. All right. I spelt it wrong. Oh, God. I was worried there for a second. All right. Hold on.
These findings changed the case. Instead of moving the gold abroad in bar form, it was melted in Canada, mixed with other metals, and turned into jewelry. This allowed the robbers to launder the gold through small jewelry shops and likely transport the assets to buyers in India and Dubai. Police eventually identified 9 suspects. Evidence points to Arsalan's Sunny Chowdhury as the ringleader. On the day of the theft, he made over 800 calls to other suspects. Within days, he left Canada and is now believed to be hiding in Dubai. Authorities found rental documents for a villa registered to a friend of his. But Canada has no extradition treaty with the UAE, making his return unlikely. Another suspect Air Canada warehouse manager, Simranpreet Panesar, initially cooperated with police, showing them around the scene. But a few months later, he resigned and vanished. He is now believed to be in hiding in India.
But how you find him, tell us about that aspect too.
So, Mr.
I was trying to find the Donald Trump deep fake over Saul Goodman when he's talking to Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad. And he's like, worse, they think you're a tax cheat. That's seriously though. Like if they think you're a tax cheat, oh shit, suddenly you've committed high treason.
Will not say where his client is. He's citing privacy concerns. But for weeks now, we've been trying.
It's Susie. Let's do the thing. Hold on. Where's the thing? Oh, Susie's here. We need to talk about hair. Oh. Let's talk about hair. Where is it?
Give me a head with hair, long, beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flaxing, waxing. Give me down to there, shoulder length longer. Here, baby, there, mama, everywhere, daddy, daddy, hair.
I'm gonna do the.
Give me a head with
Why is it on repeat?
long,
Fuck it.
beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flaxing, waxing. Give me down to there, shoulder length longer. Here, baby, there, mama, everywhere, daddy, daddy, hair.
Okay, no, stop it. Why was that on repeat? Oh, because I was watching something else. Yeah, yes, you know why, you sick son of a bitch. How you doing, Susie? How was your, are you heading back from your camping trip? You did like a whole week. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? You know why it's on repeat, you son of a bitch. I was doing the whisper voice earlier. That was a funny callback. You missed it.
Trying to find Mr. Panesar through his wife's social media posts. She has quite a robust social media presence.
Investigators say he had access to the internal printer used for the fake airway bill and full knowledge of the cargo schedule. A third suspect is Parmpal Sidhu, a regular warehouse worker. Months after the heist, he too quit and relocated to Dubai. On Instagram, he flaunts a luxury lifestyle.
Wow, what a gorgeous pool, infinity pool on the 3rd floor at the St. Paul.
High-end hotels, business class flights, designer watches. Investigators see this as indirect but strong evidence of his involvement. These
Not
three
really
remain
keeping a
wanted internationally.
Hey man, not really keeping a low profile, are ya? What was I talking about to Durante earlier? Keep a low profile. Don't go. If you steal that amount of money, you should. Your number one priority is to get a. Don't be on TikTok. Don't be on Instagram. Don't don't advertise your fucking wealth.
Nationally, 5 more have been arrested in Canada and released on bail. Durante King McLean.
Now, well, hold on, familiar. You don't have to go that far. You just stole $30 million, you know. So, Susie, these guys stole like $30 million in gold. And they actually did like a lot of things right. Like they re-smelted it down into separate, not untraceable bars, and they put it in. They made gold bracelets, and they were genuinely like getting away with it. All right, but like, why would you? Okay. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Speaker Kelly.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, are we back? Audio. Where's audio mixer? All right, we're back. Okay. I thought it was it said toll-free call, and I was like, oh, cool. So I got a scammer, and it wasn't. Anyway. What was I talking about again? Yeah, Durante here. These idiots almost got away with it. And they were brought down by a dummy who couldn't keep his gloves on and who couldn't follow the fucking speed limit. That's how it all went down. Real basic shit. And they could have made away with 30 million. And it would have been more, actually, because they would have had to, you know, they pieced it out. So it's probably more than 30 million. They pieced out all that gold over time. That's gonna be more money. They probably made like 50 million. They made way more.
U.S. None of the suspects have admitted guilt. Court proceedings are ongoing. The company responsible for transporting the 400 kilograms of gold and $2 million in cash has sued Air Canada, accusing it of negligence and security failures. Air Canada countersued, claiming Brinks failed to declare the cargo's true value. 2 years after the heist, the legal battle continues, and it's highly unlikely the gold or money will ever be found.
Yeah, no, it's gone. That shit's
Thanks
gone.
so much for watching.
I mean, except for Durante here, who's now the goddamn. He's and the other Hubdubba guy. You know, there's that's it. Like whoever else was involved, they got away with it. That money's gone. Poof. Yeah, this shit's gone. All right, that was a nice little detour. What is this? I like this channel. We're gonna go through some of these because these are. I love the whole
April
breakdown.
2021. Johannesburg, South Africa.
Yeah, this guy, how two brothers stole 69,000 Bitcoin. That's a lot of fucking money. Like right now, that's a lot of fucking money. And even in 2021, that was still like a lot of fucking money. Holy shit. That's another thing where it's like, if you're able to get, like hard drive Bitcoin, you know, the kind of dangerous Bitcoin that really shouldn't exist, but it does. Where I don't know a lot about crypto. I'm really late to this party, but from what I understand, like crypto. Well, hold on.
April 2021, Johannesburg.
With crypto, you could be in Johannesburg. You can you can load crypto onto a physical drive, right? Yeah, Big B, same here. Yeah, I mean that's where you do it, right? That's put these kids to work. His kid and my kid are almost the same age. Wow. But like that's the dangerous kind of Bitcoin is the kind that whoever's holding it, it's like bearer bonds. Whoever's holding the actual hard drive that the Bitcoin is stored on owns it. It's like bearer bonds, which is dangerous. Oh God. Fucking bearer bonds if we ever get into that. Yeah, I think what did this guy just start too? Hell yeah, this guy just started too. I love who was the person? Was it Jameson? Somebody found out what's this program they're using? It must be Blender, because a lot of these Fern, you know, and all these places are using these 3D modeling, but they're simple mannequins, you know. But they're just putting slight visuals on this story that's really great. I love the style of it, and it's not just Fern. It's, you know, these guys and whoever else. They earned a sub. All right, let's listen to what did I have up for music? I had something up for music.
If you'd like to support the channel, consider joining through YouTube membership. And as always, like and subscribe for more.
No, not this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I'm working to make these videos longer and better. If you'd like to support the channel, consider joining through YouTube membership. And as always, like and subscribe for more. Thank you.
On an island erased from every map.
So it's another AI one where it's like, oh my God, in a world where there's Jesus Christ, in a world where there's buxy women just trying to fuck me.
On an island erased from every map, hidden from civilization for a reason, lies a kingdom where women rule and men are merely tools for pleasure. When a helicopter carrying 5 government pencil pushers and their trusty robot flexor crash lands in this forbidden paradise, they find themselves at the mercy of Amazonian warriors whose appetite for men knows no limits. Their electronic companion torn apart for spare parts. But these paper-pushing beta males never stood a chance against the death ritual that awaits them. Snoo, snoo.
Snoo, snoo.
A carnal punishment that will extract their very souls.
Jesus
Their screams
Christ.
echo across the jungle as the tribal drums announce another night of reckoning.
No. Oh my God.
There's only one option. One man.
One man that looks suspiciously like me. Oh no, they're after my seed. This is too much. This AI shit has gotten completely out of hand. These gooners, man. Anyway, keep talking. What's up?
Barge Iron Blood, 7th degree black belt.
Is this?
in 17
Hold on. Is
martial arts.
that? No. Who was that? Fucking method actor motherfucker. That it looks like him.
Built in 17 martial arts, former Navy SEAL
Oh,
commander,
God.
and the man who trained the trainers. The government calls him their secret weapon. His enemies call him the Grim Reaper with fists of iron. He doesn't just break bones, he breaks spirits. His mere presence has ended wars before they...
Yes, that's me. I break spirits. Big B trucker. I'll get the big one. Or no, excuse me. Big B trucker. Big B trucker here. Excuse me. I'll distract the big one. You get the others.
And this walking tsunami of testosterone moves like a shadow.
Oh
speaks
no.
like
Guys, it's okay. Back up. I'll handle the the one with the biggest tits. I'll take one for the team. Guys, it's okay.
Thunder and strikes like lightning. The Amazon queen thinks she's seen alpha males before. She hasn't seen the man who
Oh no.
defines the term
Does she
iron
have to
blood.
bend over? Okay, what's with the white hair? What are we okay, are we Targaryen now? What the fuck?
Delivers bone-crunching justice with his unique
Oh.
fighting style, the way of the exploding
Oh,
fist.
no.
Every blow shatters the laws of physics. Will these pathetic excuse for men survive long enough for rescue? Or will the
Hips.
island claim the life of even the
Thick.
deadliest warrior alive? Death by Snoo, Island of Doom.
Oh no.
Even a master
I
of
love
death
how
needs
I love how he put it in there too. Death by Snoo.
his match. Coming this summer to select underground theaters. The movie they don't want you to see. Viewer discretion isn't just advised.
Oh
it's
no.
mandatory.
Oh, why are they suddenly hold on, why are they now Wonder Woman? Come on. They're Amazonian. Yeah, I get it. All right. Oh no. What? Oh no. Oh God. They're after my seed. God, oh no. Heavens. No. But guys, stop. Save yourself. I will. Guys, save yourself. The one with Oh no, guys, please no. This is a Major Tom one for sure. Oh no, Major Tom, don't. She'll kill you with snoo. Okay, sorry.
Want you to see. Viewer discretion
She has to
isn't
bend
just
over.
advised. It's mandatory.
Crashed out Sean Connery. Sean Connery from that really weird movie. Oh no. Oh no, she's jiggling too much, guys. Fucking AI, man. Get out of here. No wonder Pessy has a fucking problem with AI. This shit is just outlandish. Oh no, they're after my seed. I mean, impressive. They put it all together, you know? Okay, come on. Wrap it up. Let's... Oh, there we go. Oh no. Heavens forbid this one. Snoo. Ah. Definitely Major Tom Cruise. All right. Let's calm it down on the... That one was loud. All right, let's take let's do a quick commercial break. This is when I would usually end the show. If you like what I've done so far, cool, thank you. Links, blah blah blah. I'm gonna take a quick break with I'm gonna put on some music and I'm gonna put on some music. We're gonna take a minute after that. We'll do a BRB. We'll grab lunch. Yeah. All right. And then we're gonna come back to this guy broke down Speed Racer, the live action remake that came out a while ago. With John Goodman and who's its face from Alpha Dog and other movies. Anyway, Speed Racer. He breaks down Speed Racer and he titles this video. So this is coming up next after the break. The most important movie of the 21st century. He tries to make a case as to why this is the most important movie of the 21st century. It seems outlandish to me. He goes in for an hour. I need to start. I really need to get this done, okay? So enough with the criminology stuff and the Goofy Boots tells you how to get rid of ill-gotten gains and laundering money and this and that. Enough with that. Yeah, we're going to get into, we'll hear him out, okay? But it seems it's fucking outlandish, okay? All right. So we'll do a dab break, and then we'll go to a BRB.
Are you all right? You're sitting back? But of course,
let's get weird.
Why don't we meet our Pink Windmill Kids?
Hi, my name's Katrina.
Oh, and I bring this up because in an hour, Midnight Riff Party is going early. He's picking up an hour of time from ROTC. I'm putting in an extra hour to cover what's going on. So yeah, there's no ROTC today. Sorry.
Are you all right? You're sitting back? But of course, why don't we meet our Pink Windmill Kids?
Hi, my name's Katrina.
And my name is Hugh.
I'm Sarah. I'm Emma.
And I'm Joan to you.
Hello, my name is Spencer. And mine is Lorraine.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Debbie. And my name is Abby. Everyone you meet, the children.
That was fun. Well, hello again. Susie, did I... Hello... Hello again? What? If you're Susie, then who are you? All right, let me pull up some music real quick. And we'll do a BRB. BRB, where's the burb? We were just playing it. There it is. Hey, all right. Hey, all right. Pick up where we left off here. Yeah. Oh no, oh no. These busty women from the pool. Oh no. Oh God.